Greetings, Magadini, Salonani, Saludos. I am the Reverend Dr. Kenon Ishani Sextus Gusha, the Executive Director of Global Institute for Peace, formerly known as SAIPA, Southern African Interfaith and Peace Academy. GIP, which is our acronym, is the organization that was rebranded earlier this year, following the relocation of some of its leadership to the diaspora, particularly Canada and Spain. However, some of our leadership is still in Zimbabwe, which remains our epicenter, but with wings spread globally. Though COVID-19 was a global pandemic with severe effects, it was also an opportunity for rethinking the way of doing business. You would agree with me that COVID-19 revolutionized the way of doing business, and this is the context that also facilitated the rebranding of this organization from SAIPA to GIP. Among other changes is the setting up of the new website and the abandonment of the old one. Today I would like to welcome you to our new YouTube channel, where we will be posting our videos and live streaming some of our programs. In today's video clip, I would like to share with you what GIP stands for, its leadership, and its historical context. This institute was co-founded by Ishane Sextus Gusha and Tapiwa Huggins Gusha, who happen to be brothers. As biblical scholars and also ordained ministers in the Anglican Diocese of Harare, we have been contemplating on how we can influence change in the society outside church structures. We had passion on the issues of ecology, interfaith dialogue, peace building, and gender. This passion led to the vision that gave birth to the establishment of this Peace Institute. However, I would like to make it clear that the formation of this institute was a long process that was guided by study, international engagements, prayer, and research. The journey started in 2011 when myself, Ishane Gusha, was invited to Jos, Nigeria, to an international youth conference on interfaith dialogue and nonviolent communication. I would like to thank Dr. Emmanuel Vabo, the director of the school, who shared with me notes on how to run interfaith programs. At the conference, I was given the opportunity of presenting a paper on religious fundamentalism as a barrier to interfaith dialogue and nonviolent communication. It was from that time that the desire to establish the institute grew. The following year, I found myself in Yogyakarta and Bali, Indonesia, meeting with people from all over the world, people of different faiths, discussing on the theme, negotiating space for diversity. This international summer school was organized and sponsored by the International Summer School on Religion and Public Life, now rebranded CIDA, Communities Engaging in Difference and Religion. The fire for making this institute a reality was ignited, and plans to host a similar school under the banner of CIDA were made. I was given the opportunity to be the committee that would organize the school, and that gave me the experience to understand how interfaith programs are run. My brother Tapiwa, the following year, found himself in Bulgaria, attending a summer school under the banner of the Balkan Summer School on Religion and Public Life, which was also an affiliate school for CIDA. Thanks to Professor Adam Seligman, the director of CIDA, for according us the opportunity of understanding interfaith works at global level. The final shaping of the establishment of this school took place in India, when we were also attending an international summer school for teachers for peace under the banner of Jainism. This summer school was based on the Indian philosophy of Jainism and the principle of ahimsa. The long wait on our return back to Zimbabwe in Mumbai to connect an Ethiopian Airways flight to Harare via Addis Ababa necessitated a well-thought discussion on the practicalities of establishing the institute. Thanks to Dr. Shugin Jain, the founder and director of International Summer School for Jain Studies, who invited us to this school and shared with us on how to start a trustee. Eventually, we managed to organize this to form this organization and register it as a trustee with the help again of Advocate Makwasa. How is his leadership of the organization like? Myself, I am the executive director. The Revd Gusha is the programs director. Ms. Jean Sochiwe Gusha is the managing director. Ms. Caroline Nira is the finance director. The Reverend Kuzaishe Manenji is our communications officer. The Reverend Mekton Piri is the logistics officer. Ordinand Hannibal Makwasha is the media officer. And finally, Advocate Komborerai Manenji is our legal officer. What is our vision and mission? Our vision is to promote peace and tolerance in the universe by integrating theory and experience. Our mission is threefold. One, to enable our participants to make meaningful contribution to the world's sustainable peace and development. Two, to provide super quality intellectual discourse reinforced with experience. And three, to promote excellence and intense international interfaith dialogue. Our scope is fivefold. We look at issues to do with democracy and good governance, issues to do with ecology, issues to do with gender, issues to do with ethnicity, and lastly, issues to do with interfaith dialogue. As a school, we believe that for any meaningful or sustainable peace to happen, these 5 issues should be addressed. Otherwise, we cannot talk of holistic peace without these 5 issues that I have just mentioned. What is our pedagogy? How do you address these issues? The pedagogy of the school is well thought and historically coined, considering class lectures, field work, electronic journals, and community involvement. Class lectures, this is where we organize either one-day symposium, conferences, and bring together people from different faiths. And there we invite experts to come and share with us certain topics to do with peace along our scope. Then from there, we believe in field work, which means when we are hosting our international faith school, outside the classwork, we go into the field and feel the experiences of the community. So to simply say, touch it, smell it, and feel it. So don't just talk about issues from abstract, but we like people to attend to the issues by involving themselves in the field. We are in the process of coming up with an electronic journal where we also invite scholarly articles on faith, interfaith, and peace building, especially along our scope. We are also involved in community involvement. It is a wish of the school to equip people for service, not just people to have knowledge and sit back. We need this knowledge to be imparted to the community, this knowledge to be embodied in the community, this more knowledge to transform the community. This is what GIP stands for. Let's join together in this journey, the journey of peace and interfaith dialogue. Thank you. Siyabonga. Tinotenda. Gracias.